6'9", 200-pounder out of Arvada, Colorado, a junior against Ezichi Kalu. Kalu wins the tap, and Highlands gets the first possession. At the beginning of the game, Rogers with it for New Mexico Highlands. Rogers on the drive. Little left-hander forced up. The rebound put up and in by Hasbury.
Well, that's what he does. He moves without the ball, gets the extra effort, and great start. Look at how they push the ball just like the women do. We're just seeing a mirror image of two teams.
They did miss the shot, though, and a rebound taken by New Mexico Highlands. Rogers for three, right wing. That's off the mark. Long rebound. They run the court very quickly. Here's a little layup in the lane, and that's up and good by Baskin.
You know what? I met him today in the hotel, and what a great young man.
Yeah, we saw them when they were checking into the hotel, Steve. The whole team after their shoot around.
I think they'd already checked in. I think
they were just getting back. Yeah, thank you for that. Here's Hasbury, nice looking drive, and he puts it up and in. Nathan Hasbury.
Isn't it great to see Hasbury, getting the confidence he brings in? And you look on that court, there's three New Mexico players on that court. You got El Dorado represented, two El Dorado representatives, and too easy.
Yeah, the ball movement again as Christopher Speller lays it up and in, a little 10-footer. He's 6'7", 180 out of Centennial, just a freshman. Camino Lovato on the outside with the game tied at 4. Rogers guarded tightly by Owen Kuntz, and there's a three ball by Camino Lovato.
Well, this is the pace they got to play at. They got to play for 40 minutes at the same level that we're just seeing right now.
Baskin gave it outside to Speller, and Speller hits a three.
And that's that you can't give them any daylight. They can shoot. I mean, they like to shoot 33 up to 43s a game.
Wow. Shot on the outside, Thomas, and he cans a three. Speaking of threes, Steve.
Confidence, oh, look at this. That Kalu with a little block right there. Trevor Baskins gets it into the paint. Oh, turnover, unforced turnover. You can't have that.
Baskin on the interception. They run the floor. They get it down the lane to Owen Kuntz. Now Baskin.
Last year, Kuntz had a great game here on the Highlands court. I remember him very well, and he loves to shoot that mid-range shot.
Kuntz out of Lafayette, Colorado, missed a 10-footer straight away. And Highlands now with it, leading 10-7. Rogers, high pass to Camino Lovato, comes down with it. On the left wing, it's Thomas. Long three, bullseye. Kyrie Thomas.
And right over Kuntz, which has arm length. And I'll tell you what, this team very focused. We saw that today in pregame, and they're coming out right now with the same attitude they came to practice this morning.
13-7 in favor of New Mexico Highlands here in the early going. Cowboys lost to the Mavericks 94-72 in the first meeting. Here's a shot for three, right corner. That's an air ball. The rebound, Kyrie Thomas. He lost it, though, taken away. And a shot for three, left wing. Baskin hits. They're just going to keep shooting and shooting, like you said, Steve.
Well, the thing is the thing that's frustrating when the coach, they're prepared. They got to be prepared. Look at this.
Thomas high off the glass over Baskin. Beautifully done. And Kyrie Thomas with 8 all of a sudden. Shot in the corner for three, an air ball.
Now, remember when Highlands went up to Colorado Mesa, they were up 7 at halftime.
Yeah, I keep forgetting that part. So we have a timeout here, 15:40 to go here in the first half. 15-10, Cowboys over the Mavericks on the RMAC Network as you look at the threes.
What do you need in a university? For me, it was never really about being a number, another face in the crowd. I needed something more. A university dedicated to anticipating my needs through support, could offer me a sense of belonging and promise me loyalty. This is where those ideas are possible. This is where those ideas are true. Unfazed by our differences and driven by our goals, we all work as one cohesive unit, as a community. We're the movers and shakers, inventors and innovators, future leaders and glass ceiling breakers, with classrooms that feel like home and professors who feel like family. Together we rally, explore, and rejoice. We learn about the world, about each other, about ourselves. While leaping over expectations, we push ourselves to move forward, together.
Good start for New Mexico Highlands, leading 15-10. You mentioned before the break, Steve, that New Mexico Highlands led the first meeting at halftime. They ended up losing 94-72. And this team, just like their women's team, which was victorious over New Mexico Highlands in the first game, they run the court. They come down at lightning speed, but you give them the smallest opening for a three ball, they're going to take it. And right now, they're already 4 of 10 from the field, 2 of 4 from three-point range.
They're finding Tyree in the corner. The other thing, too, that was Coach
Scarborough for 3. That's going to be off the mark, and a rebound grabbed by Isaac Jessup. He's out of Spokane, Washington. Running the court quickly, Sam Goulet. Shot for 3 is up and good. Nothing but net for Jessup.
I tell you, confidence, and they play with a lot of confidence. But the biggest thing, too, is, as many threes as they shoot, they play great defense.
Yes. See right here with the ball is Mario Archuleta getting an early bit of playing time.
Little two-man game.
Right wing, shot on the way, in and out by Kennard Richardson trying to triple. Quickly, it's Jessup. Jessup in the front court.
Look, he got a smaller man, and he takes it down in the box. Behind the back pass.
And miss. Foul's called.
Trevor Baskin going to the line.
Baskin, we've seen him drive already, known as a driver, athletic, plays with either hand. Tell me these scouting reports aren't spot on.
I mean, you do a great job.
Oh, I don't do nothing.
Do you plagiarize by any chance?
No, little birdie tells me things, not plagiarizing.
So you get a direct message from God, huh?
15-all is the score. Richardson gives the ball to Kyrie Thomas. Thomas outside, almost lost it. Got it in the hands of Scarborough with 8 to shoot. They're forced way outside. Scarborough wanted a 3. He lost control of the ball. Little runner outside is off the mark. It didn't touch the rim, so a shot clock violation. 30-second shot clock violation. So they're going to review it to see if the shot clock was before the foul. And we'll take a break here on the RMAC Network. So they're going to rule it a shot clock violation, so no foul. The foul is negated, Steve. Good crew again. Armando Rivas, Roberto Torres, Anthony DeVethia We've seen all these guys in action. Roberto Torres and Anthony DeVethia. Anthony was telling me before the game, it was like the 5th or 6th time he's been out here already this season. Good feed inside, layup by Speller.
No communication on defense.
Richardson outside, he drives. Quick hands trying to knock the ball away, and Richardson banks it high out the window and scores.
He's such a competitor. You know, he's got, great body control. Oh, can't leave him open.
Left wing side, 3 was off the mark by Baskin. Rebound grabbed by Kalu. Here comes Archuleta. Scarborough hooks the ball to Kalu. They knock the ball away. And here comes Baskin. Baskin down the lane to Speller. He's been active down low. Puts it up and in. Just fought it in. Speller averaging 3. And Speller already with 9.
Notice how they just push the ball. They just push it right at you. And you got to be very intense for the whole first half. All the 20 minutes. Deep 3 by Archuleta misses.
Had a good look. And here they come pushing it again. Baskin. Jessup. He's in the lane. Dangerous. Baskin on the block on Kalu. Gives the backdoor cut. Gets the ball back. Baskin. Got Kalu in the air. Kalu altered the shot. And a rebound taken away by Reese Johnson out of Windsor, Colorado. Here's a layup. Nothing but hustle there for Christopher Speller, and timeout called. 21-17. Highlands trailing Colorado Mesa on the RMAC network.
Picture yourself in a jacuzzi hot tub, or your spouse, or kids. Water is good for the soul, and a jacuzzi in winter? Wow. Come in today to the Jacuzzi showroom and pick your escape. Jacuzzi, why not?
We here at Clark's Pet Emporium welcome you to bring in your pets. We know that having your pet with you makes the experience of shopping for them even better. And we welcome you to bring your kids also. Clark's Pet Emporium, your pet's second best friend.
I was born in New Mexico. I grew up on these streets. I got in trouble here, and I fought my way back in boot camp. I love New Mexico, especially the people. Now I'm using my training, tenacity, and energy to fight for you.
I'm Adam Oki, lawyer, fighter, and New Mexican. I was a local athlete here in New Mexico, so I'm proud to support your local athletes.
Colorado Mesa with a 21-17 lead. They're 3 of 6 from long range, 8 of 16 from the field. Mexico Highlands 7 of 15. They're 3 of 7. But the points in the paint, kind of the difference. 10 to 6 in favor of Colorado Mesa.
Scoring runs are about even. Look at that defense, and that's what they do. Defensive pressure, and you can't have turnovers. And there's a great
Kuntz, another layup.
Great athletic move.
23-17.
Need some firepower right now by the Cowboys.
Asbury back out there. Thomas. Boom on the 3. Wow.
I call for it.
That was a teardrop.
Kyrie delivers. Good
Reese
defense.
Johnson got the ball back on the errant tap. Sonnenberg actually tapped the ball away, and it went right into the hands of Johnson, who said, "Thank you very much," and laid it up and in, 25-20 in favor of Colorado Mesa. With the ball outside is Richardson. Kennard Richardson, long 3. He was fouled, and he'll go to the line for 3.
He can hit free throws.
He can hit threes, too. He almost hit that one, but it wasn't meant to be. But, yeah, he can hit free throws. 76% are coming in, 54 of 71. Coming in, averaging 11.5, 3.5 rebounds. 17 points, 4 rebounds, 3 assists against Colorado Christian on the road. The victory last week. They beat Colorado Christian 72-63 and Chadron State 75-61. So the last game was 76-47, Colorado Christian, a win on the road. Foul shot was up and good. 3-point game, 25-22 in favor of Colorado Mesa. Driving another backdoor play and putting it up and in is Ethan Menzies.
Right now they're getting points in the paint, and that's not a good sign.
6'7", 215, redshirt junior out of Half Moon Bay, California. Here's Sonnenberg, a layup. No, but second time today, the putback by Hasbury.
He's making it look so easy. This is a Hasbury type game, an up and down game. It shows his athletic ability in the open court.
Driving is Johnson, lost control of it, taken away beautifully by Archuleta. Right wing side, Richardson, he cans a three. We're tied up at 27. Nice shot by Kennard Richardson. Straight ahead now is Owen Kuntz.
Great defense
Knocked
again.
it away again, and it goes out of bounds off of Colorado Mesa. You have to play the pace that they're playing, otherwise you can't keep up, Steve. That's pretty evident by watching.
And that's what we're going to see a lot of bodies. Here comes a fresh body right now. Right.
DJ Sanchez.
And both coaches understand the tempo of this game, fast-paced tempo. Look at Archuleta.
Richardson put it up and in from the outside. Sonnenberg has it. Oh, good drive, blocked, and a foul. Foul is going to be on Ethan Menzies.
I tell you what, Sonnenberg's playing with a little bit of confidence right now.
Well, you saw from that first step of the drive. I mean, that's like the Eric Sonnenberg of high school at Monsanto, getting that first step. Something we don't see out of him that often here at home, but he did it on that play. He's been more confident. We talked about how he's coming off of a season-high 15 points, 68%, 52% are at the foul line, 22 of 43 now after the miss. Missed them both, and a rebound grab by Speller, who's averaging 0.7. Little runner in the lane, high arcs it good. Speller coming in, averaging 3. This guy has been outstanding here today. Speller now with 13. That's 10 above his average. Shot is missed, the rebound foul, and Sonnenberg will go back to the foul line. Sonnenberg getting his opportunities. That's all you can ask, actually, Steve.
Well, no, you got to make these opportunities.
Well, you got to make them too, yeah.
If you want to win the game, you got to make the opportunities work for you. A little short one. Mesa, good big, you know.
It did look like it was going to be short, but it went in. One more coming. Made them both. Tie game. Kalu comes in for Sonnenberg. Sonnenberg gets some high fives on the bench. And here comes Colorado Mesa again, methodically into the front court. They get the ball to Speller.
The thing that Highlands doing right now was look, got the ball in the paint. Kalu 3 seconds, but
Baskin couldn't get it. Good rebound, Hasbury.
Look out, Aaron
Steele,
pass.
Here's the ball to Speller. Off balance shot, no. Down the lane, Kuntz. And Kuntz walked.
Great second effort for a mental mistake. Hasbury makes it up on the defensive end. Gotta love it.
Highlands with the ball. Richardson, a straightaway three. Bullseye again. He's getting his feel now, Steve.
Well, I'll tell you what, this is an inspired team. They're playing with a lot of, if they just get a couple, look at this, Hasbury.
Steal, here comes Hasbury into the front court. Hasbury off balance. A foul's going to be called. Yeah, I thought he was going to go down for a little bit of showtime, and Hasbury will go to the line. (33-29), 8:41 to play in the first half. Get another look at the play here as Richardson, a straightaway three, used the pick perfectly and put it up and in.
This Colorado, nothing seems to phase them. Even though they're down right now, got away at the walk.
Yeah, and the pass inside, and Baskin slams it down.
I'll tell you what, Baskin's a solid player.
Every player on this team with equal quickness. Richardson just misses. Rebound, Kalu gets it back out to Richardson. Richardson now will drive. Little right-hander off the glass against two players, and he puts it up and in. 5-point lead.
And Richardson can score 30, 35 points in a matter of minutes. Got to protect the three, though. You got to be up on the three when they get up.
Three is missed. The long rebound, though, is out of bounds. That goes out of bounds to Highlands. He mentioned he can score 35 in a hurry. That's a season high, Richardson. And timeout right now. We'll have a media timeout. 36-31. New Mexico Highlands over Colorado Mesa on the RMAC Network.
What's going on, Lobo Nation? Ja'Cory Krosky-Mir here.
And I'm Devin Dampier. The Lobo football team is going through some changes, but we're here to stay.
We'll put in the work on the field and in the weight room, but we'll need your help off the field.
505 Sports Venture is leading the charge in the NIL space.
And you can be part of it.
Show that she better than all my intentions. I can show that you got my attention. CEO, baby, I get you the business. Touchdown and pay you a visit.
ProView Networks would like to thank the following sponsors for making this broadcast possible. Hans Whitler Automotive, German car maintenance and repair in Albuquerque, New Mexico. Call 505-294-7684 or visit hanswhitlerauto.com.
Being a champion takes more than skill, more than endless drills, more than using your head. Being a champion takes the heart to give it your all, the agility to thrive from any angle, and the relentless drive to be the best. Welcome to Division 2, where the pursuit is yours to create, and the question isn't, can you do it? It's will you?
Bring that up.
Colorado Mesa is ranked number 6 in the NABC coaches poll. Fort Lewis, by the way, at 22-2, is ranked number 3 from the RMAC.
That's pretty to have two teams ranked in the top 5, top 6, top 10. If you want to look at this.
Hasbury kissing it off the window again. He has been outstanding. Jessup gives the ball to Johnson. Johnson left side. Johnson kicks it back out. Sam Goulet. Now it's Speller with 14 to shoot. Speller, little jumper in the lane. That's off the mark. Kalu clears the rebound. And here comes Highlands.
Oh, Kalu just altered the shot. He didn't get the block shot. Oh, got a turnover and coast to coast.
Baskin now all the way to the rack. Lays it up and in. He is so quick at 6'9".
And he's so quick, but he's so deceptive with the basketball.
Colorado Mesa in the D2 CSC men's poll
I guess he plays defense too.
13. Yeah, he's played defense a few times today. For a guy 6'9", deceptively quick. Richardson out of the game, as is T.J. Sanchez. (38-33) New Mexico Highlands. Richardson. Actually, not Richardson. Kyrie Thomas. Now here's Rogers for three. Looks like it was partially blocked. Comes into the hands of Baskin.
Watch
out. Into the
out.
front court. Speller. Back out. Move it out. Baskin. Three ball. That's a little short. And the rebound ping pong.
Got
Here
numbers.
comes Thomas. Thomas down the lane. He'll reverse it up. Couldn't get it. But the rebound taken away by Domino Lovato.
That's all hustle by Lovato right there. Look at this. Rogers.
Here's Rogers to the lane. He'll kick it into the corner. Thomas for three. Bullseye again. Kyrie Thomas feeling it.
Well, I told you this game could be up in the 90s, up to the hundreds, and we got 5 minutes to go. It's 41-33, and what an impressive first half we're seeing by Highlands.
Speller to Baskin, lost it, and it goes out of bounds off of Rogers. 13 for Speller, as we'll get another look at it. Look at that play by Domino Lovato to keep the ball alive. Then he got it to Rogers. Rogers made the drive, gave it to a wide-open Thomas, who canned the three.
Tell you what, Tyree, the last 3 games have been very impressive. You know, Rogers and everybody.
Yeah, 14, 22, and 8 his last games, and there's a three ball. And just like that, Colorado Mesa comes right back at you.
Just you can't give them an inch.
Rogers almost lost it. Gives the ball to Kyrie Thomas. Behind the back dribble. Thomas guarded by Kuntz now. Feed it underneath to Kalu. He somehow rolls it up and in. He is fouled. How about that shot by Ezichi?
Was it a shot? That's like when we see a replay, that was it a shot or was that just a prayer right there that was answered? So.
Take another look. They'll get the ball. He just kind of puts it up, and that thing went in. He had the look on his face like he normally does, the confident look like, yeah, I knew it was going to make it. Truth is, I don't even know if he knew that he shot it. Kalu makes it 43-36 and makes it 44-36.
Look at this, almost, that's a good foul, though. That was a hustle foul. He anticipated it.
How about the form of Kalu at the foul line? He came in 59%. He's now 44 of 73. Shooting confidently, though.
Well, he works on it, too.
Colorado Mesa coming right back. Shot in the corner for three. Michael McCurry, and he makes it. Junior out of Cedar Rapids, Iowa. The redshirt junior, averaging 5. And McCurry hits the three. Here's Domino Lovato. Good move down the lane. Banked a little too strong, but the rebound tapped up and in by Kalu.
Playing above the rim, and Colorado Mesa not blocking out. And
getting a man in the air was McCurry. McCurry down the lane. Gives the ball to Kuntz. Kuntz can't get the shot, but the rebound grabbed by Elijah Knutson. Extra opportunities for Colorado Mesa. Blocked by Kalu. The rebound down
3
the
seconds.
lane. Here's a shot missed, and Rogers got the rebound. Here comes Thomas on the left wing.
What a pace. What a pace we're seeing. He wants movement. Coach Dominguez right in front of us.
Rogers now, top of the key, left open for three. That's off the back iron. Kalu couldn't get the rebound. It goes into the hands of Johnson. Here comes the ball to Jessup.
What an up. We've had 2 back-to-back games of it at an unbelievable pace.
Kalu got the rebound on the missed three. Here's Thomas.
You got to love it if you like offense, don't you, man?
Exactly. Here's Domino Lovato for three. He was hit, nothing called, but he'll take the triplets, a 10-point lead. 49-39, 48% for New Mexico Highlands. Three ball outside, and that's nothing but money for McCurry. And McCurry getting another triple.
Well, that's all Kalu. He just let him, he got tired and didn't get out on him. He's tired right now, and that's why Sonnenberg's he's getting replaced. And
Kalu now on the drive, kicks it right wing side, Scarborough. Open triple, and he is fouled. Scarborough will go to the line for 3.
Rogers with the push on down both teams look a little fatigued right now. This is an unbelievable pace.
It is an unbelievable pace. Timeout called on the court. 3:09 to play as you look at the shot by Damina Lovato here on the RMAC Network.
Make your next stay in Las Vegas at the Days Inn. Check out our upgraded continental breakfast, enjoy a complimentary evening snack, and relax in our pool or hot tub. 100% smoke-free and dog-friendly. Days Inn, a Las Vegas, New Mexico premier hotel.
Hi, I'm Steve Sunker here for Dr. Robert Melendez and the Juliet Eye Institute. You may remember me like this, but no more. The glasses are gone. I tossed them months ago because of a brand new procedure from Dr. Melendez known as RLE, Refractive Lens Exchange. The latest technology, the best eyesight I've ever had in my life, and you can check it out by clicking on the link in the description right here.
Young driver, this one. Hard to get her out. She'd been drinking. This one. Both of them gone. They'd been drinking, and he drove clear off the road. This was my family. Drunk driver hit us. And my wife. And our daughter. They didn't make it.
Welcome back here to the John A. Wilson Complex on the campus of New Mexico Highlands. Scott Coletti, Steve Davis, glad to have you along. Once again, quickly, a 3-ball shot up by Colorado Mesa. The long rebound goes into the hands of Kennard Richardson. Here comes Highlands up by 7. Every time Highlands has gotten a double-digit or close lead, Colorado Mesa coming right back. What a block by Baskin.
I'll tell you what, it was. He left his feet, recovered, and didn't foul. That's basketball IQ at its best.
You know, Highlands had this team by 10 a moment ago, and nothing phases this team.
Well, remember, they were up last game, the same score, 7 points.
Get it on the right side to McCurry. McCurry already with 2 triples. Here's a triple on the way by Baskin. He hits.
Well, he does it on the inside and the outside. You can't get him hit an inch. And talking with Coach Dominguez at lunch, that was his biggest concern, stopping him.
Rogers on the drive will kick it back out. 3-ball. That is good. Beautifully by Kennard Richardson.
Great pass by Rogers, unselfish play. And
3-ball the other way. That is missed. And a rebound into the hands of Kyrie Thomas. He'll run it. Scarborough on the left wing.
Got
back
numbers.
to Thomas. He'll drive to left base. He kicks into the right corner. Shot for 3. An offensive foul away from the ball is going to be called. On the drive, the offensive foul is called. On the outside. They kick at McCurry, and McCurry couldn't get the 3 this time. Look at Hasbury going up for the rebound.
Cowboys doing a really good job on the defensive boards. Look at this,
Hasbury on the drive, almost got it, but he will go to the line for 2. He wanted that as that ball just hugged the front iron, Steve. Nathan Hasbury out of Albuquerque, New Mexico, went to Cleveland High School in Rio Rancho, New Mexico.
Coached by Sean Amenis, won the state championship. Uncharacteristically a miss by him. Getting subs in where they can't run. Smart plays by
Beat that by a half a second, by the way.
Right. That stops them from running and getting into offense quickly on a free throw break.
Well, Speller comes right back, and he'll go to the line. I'll tell you what, for a guy averaging 3 points a ball game, he seems like a guy averaging 15, Steve, because he has really taken it to New Mexico Highlands in terms of drives. He's already above his average at 13, a chance to go up to 15. 6 of 9 shooting, but the penetration that he's brought to the table is immense.
Well, the thing that, you don't want to see from the opposing team is a young man having a career night against you when you're keeping everybody at bay.
Yeah, he's a guy who likes to go downhill, and he's done that pretty much every time he's had the ball today.
But here's what's impressive about Highlands. They got 3 people in double figures in the first half. You got Thomas, Hasbury, and Richardson.
Thomas has it.
Little 2-3
Rogers
zone.
Kicks it to Kalu off his hands out of bounds. I think he forced the pass a little too much. Rogers did.
Yes, he did.
It was a good idea, just a little too much mustard on it.
Now can they get defensive stops right here? This is, going half positive. They've worked so hard in here in this first half, and look at this.
They're down the lane to Baskin. Here's a pass. Nice play by Rogers to steal away the ball.
But that was created by Tyree. Tyree got a deflection first. All right.
Kyrie has the ball now. Kyrie Thomas. Having a very good game so far. Thomas with 14. And offensive foul. Rogers away from the ball.
What?
That is his second, so he quickly wants to come out of the game. Mena Lovato back in with 19.6 on the game clock. Colorado Mesa down by 6.
Look, they play him. He can hit the 3, though. If he took 2 more steps up, he's going to just step up and shoot it. Well, he wanted it.
He's already got 2 3-point makes. Here's a layup underneath, and that is up and good. Jessup at the buzzer. And that ends the first half. So New Mexico Highlands with the lead, but a precarious one. Lewis, number 3 in this week's coaches poll, but in the other D2 poll, Colorado Mesa is number 13. They're looking every bit of number 6 today as Speller on the drive, cut off by Rogers. Good defense. Get it down the lane to Kuntz. 10 to shoot. Here's a little drive by Jessup, and he hits.
Tell you what, Jessup, just smooth player. They cut it to 2 and got to answer.
Rogers, a little runner off the glass. That was a beauty by
up and down
Tyler
pace.
Rogers.
Great finish by Rogers. Look at this.
Speller in the lane, put it up, off the mark. Domino Lovato, who got the start tonight, starts the second half, got it. Here's Hasbury to Rogers. Rogers couldn't get the 3 off. Rogers guarded tightly by Kuntz. And the ball thrown out of bounds off of Rogers.
Sometimes Rogers can be his own worst enemy. I mean, he just plays, he's such a competitor. I tell you what, Jessup, he's a player.
So is this guy Baskin.
Yeah.
Kuntz.
Until they attack the middle.
Baskin hits a 3. Man, he's hot. This team just loves shooting the triple.
Cowboys, they can't come out flat. They can't come out flat in this half.
8 of 17 from 3-point range. Kyrie Thomas has the ball outside against Aiden Cool. Domino Lovato off the mark on the triple, tipped by Kalu, and Kalu gets the pass inside and jams her down. Kalu.
Great feed by Hasbury.
3, in and out. Kalu got the board. Kalu, 8 rebounds already. On his way to a double-double. Kyrie Thomas is fouled. That will go against Isaac Jessup. Let's take another look here. As Kalu would tap the ball, he got the ball to Hasbury, back to Kalu, and Kalu threw it down. Tomino Lovato way outside, guarded by Cool. Kyrie Thomas is guarded outside by Jessup. Down to 10 on the shot clock. Good patience by New Mexico Highlands. Rogers straight away, 3, nothing but ripple.
Well, great answer, great start, back to 6. Jessup with the ball, back door.
Yeah, watch out, Jessup. It goes off of Kuntz and it goes out of bounds. Another look here as Rogers would set it up and let her fly. Nothing but net.
Confidence is amazing what it can do to your shooting ability. Believing in yourself. It's such a big thing with this Highlands team.
1 of 4 from three-point range. Rogers, 5 points. Tyler, season high 17 in his last game. That was against Colorado Christian.
Look at Hasbury. Go strong.
Kalu, little hook shot, a little short. The rebound grabbed by Baskin. Baskin feeds into the right side. They go into the corner. A 3 ball is off the mark, but Jessup got the rebound.
All hustle by Jessup. I mean, that's just, he just wanted it more than, I don't know why he doesn't shoot more. Oh, no,
all the way to the rack and slamming it home was Baskin.
Mass confusion on the defensive end, and he takes advantage of it.
4-point lead.
Baskin takes advantage.
Kyrie Thomas, good spin move, lost his opponent underneath the Kalu, and he is fouled.
Well, they just right back at you. Both teams attacking the middle right now.
Get another look here. As it'll be Kyrie Thomas driving. Good spin move, lost his opponent, got it underneath. Kalu thought he had the dunk, but he was fouled. Kalu puts it up and in. Good form again.
The thing about the Cowboys starting the second half, they're calling them, they're making runs, but they're answering.
Yeah, that's the key. And that was the fear that we had because of what we saw with
it's been
the last game, Adams State.
All the games. I mean, the games that they've lost, they've always had a 4 or 5 minute lull, and right now they're battling.
Baskin gives it into the corner. This guy was hot as that was shot up. Rebound, Reese Johnson. Underneath, they get it back to McCurry. McCurry will drive. McCurry in the lane. Back to Baskin. Good move by Baskin. Tied up. Out of bounds off of Hasbury.
8 seconds on the time clock. Need a defensive stop right here. Can't have a mental letdown on this inbounds play.
McCurry on the base on Rogers. Got deep. He will fight it up. No, but he's bailed out on a foul. It's either going to be Rogers or Kalu. It's Rogers. Media timeout. We'll take it. 62-56 in favor of New Mexico Highlands. A wild one here at the Wilson Complex on the RMAC Network.
Well, I'm going to the frontier, walking to the cashier, order up a root beer and a number 1. Cover it with green stuff, 1 scoop is not enough. Find a booth is real tough, back by the Duke. Meet my family, meet my friends in the quirkiest restaurant I've ever been. All of Albuquerque's favorite spot, it's the Frontier Restaurant.
The Frontier Restaurant is a proud supporter of ProView Networks.
For your business or your home, Valley Fence stands up. We're number one in New Mexico for a reason. It's the best fence you can own. Proudly serving New Mexico for over 50 years. At Valley Fence, the difference is clear. No fence too big, too small, or difficult. We handle them all at Valley Fence Company.
And we're back here at the John A. Wilson Complex here on the campus of New Mexico Highlands University in Las Vegas, New Mexico. Scott Coletti, Steve Davis, Paul Niawani, our fine producer-director, Ron Molina, Hunter Watts, our camera crew. Foul shot is up and good by McCurry. Trying to make it a 4-point game. A touch on the free throws. Everything just textbooked about this team. Asbury. Camino Lovato. Richardson on the drive. Good fake indeed. Forces it up from 10 and hits.
Well, he's picking off where he started. Look at this.
Thomas on the floor. Gets it to Hasbury. Hasbury spins. He fights it up and he is fouled. The defense getting an opportunity to go to the foul line, Steve.
Started all with Tyree.
Yes.
Did a hustle, gets the deflection to Hasbury. Hasbury the free throw line, and need point production at the free throw line.
Another look at Richardson. Beautiful shot there. And look at that steal. Getting on the ground, getting it off to Hasbury. And Hasbury just hit the free throw as he was fouled trying to make the three-point play.
I just keep messing up. I got Tyree and Kyrie, and
right.
My apologies. So thanks for bringing that to my.
He knows who he is.
Right.
Back to an 8-point lead for Highlands. There's a shot in the corner for three, and that changes that. And that's going to be a foul underneath the basket as well. As hitting that is Baskin.
This could be a possibly 5-point play.
Baskin came in 19 of 57 from long range. He came in averaging 16 points, Steve. And Baskin with 22 now.
Yeah, he's having a career night.
4 of 8 from long range. Almost got the fifth, couldn't get it. Good rebound by Kennard Richardson. Richardson into the front court. Highlands now trying to keep the pace. Richardson drives, lost control. It was stripped away by Baskin. Here he comes driving down the lane. He scoops it up. No, but he's fouled. Camino Lovato says he had the ball, but he's not going to get the call. The foul was actually on Nathan Hasbury. Hasbury's first personal. Baskin back at the line. Baskin 2 of 2, 3 of 3. 66-62.
He's impressive. I mean, and he kind of looks like a gazelle out there. I mean,
they all look like gazelles, actually.
And I'm not saying that discriminatory or anything like that. It's more of a compliment.
Right.
I mean,
he's got 24 points, 4 rebounds, 5 assists, 3 steals, 2 blocks. That is one heck of a line. We still have 14 minutes to play.
Well, it's got to be a 40-minute game because we know that Connor may. Look at that.
Oh, beautiful. Kennard Richardson.
They're coming right back at you. Don't leave him open.
Johnson outside McCurry. Cans another three.
You just can't give them daylight. That's what they do.
McCurry, 3 of 5 now from three-point range, 11 on the day.
Well, Cowboys, look at this.
Richardson for 3. Couldn't get it. Kalu couldn't get the tap on the rebound. Hasbury with the tap, and he gets the foul. Hasbury cannot believe it.
Well, neither can the fans either.
(68-66). The three-pointer gives the Mavericks the lead. And here comes the try, and he gets them the lead. Sam Goulet.
As they start hitting those threes, they take the lead.
They're 11 of 24.
They start heating up.
Richardson on the drive, pulls up, made the bucket, but it won't count. They're saying it was on the drive, so the foul is against number 21, Sam Goulet. Gets his second. 11 of 24, 45.8% from three-point range. 10 of 19 for the Cowboys, 52.6%, Steve.
Yeah, but the thing about the Colorado Mesas, they're going to shoot 36 threes. We're going to see 13 or 14 more threes before this game is over.
Colorado Mesa won the first meeting 94-72. Mavericks lead 69-68 right now. Richardson on the lob in, guarded by Johnson. Richardson wants to drive. He does. A little runner off the glass, no good.
Look at the hustle.
Yeah, hustle indeed. Here comes Kuntz the other way, all the way, and jams it down with right hand.
I'll tell you what, there's that timeout. Needs a timeout right now.
13:40 to play in regulation time. The Mavericks have opened up a three-point lead over the Cowboys on the RMAC Network.
What do you need in a university? For me, it was never really about being a number, another face in the crowd. I needed something more. A university dedicated to anticipating my needs through support could offer me a sense of belonging and promise me loyalty. This is where those ideas are possible. This is where those ideas are true. Unfazed by our differences and driven by our goals, we all work as one cohesive unit. As a community, we are the movers and shakers, inventors and innovators, future leaders and glass ceiling breakers, with classrooms that feel like home and professors who feel like family. Together we rally, explore, and rejoice. We learn about the world, about each other, about ourselves. While leaping over expectations, we push ourselves to move forward, together.
Rudy's is a proud.
Welcome back here to the RMAC Network. Scott Gludding on hand along with Steve Davis. 71-68. You talked about the runs against Highlands. Well, Highlands has to respond now as Thomas will step back and he hits the two. What a shot by Kyrie.
Big time shot.
Oh, he just got a technical for taunting. He was staring down his man, Owen Kuntz.
Just a mental mistake.
Kuntz at the line for the technical shots, makes it. One more coming. So now it goes from a 1-point lead to a 3-point lead. How about 10 of 10 from the line for this team?
Well, they're getting to the line now, so this is a big stop right here. This is what Colorado Mesa does. Highlands really needs a big defensive stop.
Baskin, a little left-hander, needed a bounce and got it. Baskin getting it over Hasbury. It's a 5-point lead, biggest lead of the game for Colorado Mesa. Richardson, he'll drive, little runner, needed a glass and got it.
Well, look at this.
Quickly
turn
the
it
other
over.
way,
Yes.
and there is a turnover. The pass was a little errant for Johnson. Archuleta gave the ball to Richardson.
You got to reverse it. Got to move ball movement.
Get it down to lane to Kalu. He's tied up. Archuleta now was
shot.
open. He did have it. They get it down to Hasbury. Little shot in the lane is good by Hasbury.
Tell you what, Highland matching 1-point game, and this is going to be a change of leads all the way down to the end of this game.
1-point lead. There's a shot over Kalu. Is missed. The rebound put up and put in nicely by Owen Kuntz.
That's what Kuntz did the last time he was here. He's a player that just keeps coming at you.
Media timeout. 11:58 to go here in the second half. 77-74 in favor of Colorado Mesa over New Mexico Highlands on the RMAC Network.
These are more than just the sounds of a safe place to go after school. These are the sounds of interest being ignited and of mentors making an impact. At Boys and Girls Clubs, we don't do just one thing. We do whatever it takes to meet the needs of every kid who comes through those doors. Because whatever it takes is what it takes to build great futures. Great futures start here.
For 50 years, Clark's Pet Emporium has been your pet's favorite stop.
Hi, I'm Michael Azera, midfielder for New Mexico United.
When you need pet food and supplies,
Clark's is always the best shot.
Go United!
A university dedicated to anticipating your needs through support, offering you a sense of belonging and promise you loyalty. This is where those ideas are possible. We learn about the world, about each other, about ourselves, unfazed by our differences and driven by our goals. We all work as one cohesive family, as a community. We are the movers and shakers, inventors and innovators, future leaders and glass ceiling breakers. We push ourselves to move forward, together.
11:58 to play here in regulation time. 3-point lead for Colorado Mesa. Harry Thomas gave it on the right wing. Now gets it back. Here's Archuleta for three. That's off the back iron. Thomas got the rebound, puts up from 12 and hits.
Good time shot right here. This team is maturing, growing their hamstring against a great offensive team right here.
Good block by Kalu as he stuffed Baskin. Here comes Thomas front court. Thomas gives the ball to Richardson. Richardson outside the arc. Now he'll drive. Richardson in deep. Bank it up too strong. The tap underneath. Hasbury puts it up and in. Hasbury. Highlands with the lead. Kuntz on the outside. Gave the ball to Johnson. Wide open is that guy. Baskin couldn't get it. Gets his own rebound, though. Baskin scores.
Nobody blocked him out. Gave him a direct line of basket. And
he's 6'9". He knows how to use his body.
Back and forth we're going to go. Oh,
Richardson.
Thought he was going to pull the trigger. He's going to pull the trigger
this
time.
Archuleta to Richardson. Pulls the trigger. It's off the mark. One-handed board by Baskin. Here he comes in the front court.
Baskin right now just taking this game over.
Speller on the base. Speller all the way, and Speller scores easy. That's about his 5th layup today. He's got 17.
I tell you, he's averaging 4. Is that correct? That's what you said?
Just under 4 at 3.1. Season high is 21. He's got 15. Steal taken away by Baskin. Ahead of the pack. Baskin will slam it. Two-handed jam by Baskin.
Now, here's what we got to see from Highland. Who's the leader? Who wants to take this team on his back? We're seeing a run here right by Colorado Mesa.
A little short. Chasing down the rebound. Not getting it was Richardson. It was taken by Johnson. Here comes Speller. And bad pass by Speller, but I think they say it was tapped out of bounds.
Oh, they got...
So they change it, white ball.
Good call, good call, good referees working together. Need a basket. This is bottom line here. Need a basket. No hurry.
Camilo Lovato on the left wing. He's been solid tonight. Richardson drives on the right base. Now he'll pull up. Nice shot by Richardson. Composed himself and fired.
That's Kyrie. Kyrie hits the shot.
That was an air walk. Here's Baskin. Slam it down with the right hand.
Impressive. Just, I mean, you got to love this kid. I mean, he's making a believer out of me.
85-80. 32 for Baskin on 12 of 23 shooting, 4 of 10 from long range. And 2 thunderous dunks here in the last minute. Sonnenberg on the base, couldn't get it. Sam Goulet got it on the rebound.
Here's this where they're so dangerous right here.
3-ball missed, and they're dangerous on the offensive board as Sonnenberg tried to throw it off of the defender. It goes out of bounds to the Mavericks, who are up 5, Steve, and they just keep all of a sudden building on that lead. Asbury comes out of the game, as does Archuleta.
Stop.
5-point lead. $85-80. Jessup has had a fine game, 10 points. Goulet. Jessup again. Jessup on the pull-up. Couldn't get the triple. They tap and get the offensive board again. Here's a drive and a block is going to be called. The ball goes in. Sanchez gets the call. All of a sudden, a 7-point lead.
The thing right now is size is taking over.
Biggest lead now is 7.
Baston's on the bench right now. Let's see if we can make a run right here.
Right.
Kyrie has made some big shots. There it is.
Shot by Kyrie again for 3 and gets them right back in it. 88-83, 5-point lead.
Shot right here. He is stopped.
Elijah Knutson outside, and the foul's called.
1-1 now. Going to be in bonus.
88-80 in favor of Colorado Mesa. Timeout called on the court, 7:40 to play in regulation time. 5-point lead for the Mavericks on the RMAC Network.
Being a champion takes more than talent, more than the perfect pass, more than using your head. Being a champion takes the spirit to always push harder, the ability to overcome any hurdle, and the fire to be the best. Welcome to Division II, where the pursuit is yours to create. And the question isn't, can you do it? It's, will you?
Champions know how to seize opportunities. When they see moments of greatness unfold right before their eyes, they push as hard as they possibly can. And then they push harder. Because the heart of a champion never settles, never quits, and never stops giving its all. We are champions. We are Division II. We go big, we give it everything we've got, and we win.
88-83 in favor of Colorado Mesa over New Mexico Highlands. Colorado Mesa, number 6 in the D2 coaches poll. You were pointing out the stat sheet, Steve. 40-26 points in the paint.
Well, and this is an outside shooting team. You know, from the threes, both teams hit 11 threes so far.
Jessup made the first one. One more.
And baskets, 32 points right now. Speller with 17. And McCurry, 11 for Colorado Mesa. 17 for Hasbury. 21 for Richardson. 23 for Kyrie Thomas. Oh, that's just...
Turnover. 13 of 13 for Colorado Mesa, 12 of 16 for New Mexico Highlands at the line. You mentioned each team with 11 threes, 11 of 22 for the Cowboys, 11 of 27 for the Mavericks. Here's a little runner, beautifully done by Speller. Richardson had it blocked.
Here, back-to-back turnovers.
Coming down now, McCurry. Stake and away, but stepping on the baseline was Kyrie Thomas. 92-83, the biggest lead of the game. 9 for the Mavericks. It's a snowball, Steve, the way they've built this lead.
Well, they've done it methodically. They just
very methodically. Yes.
They go up to 3 to 5, and it stays at 5, and then jumps to 7, and now we're up to 9.
Baskin back into the game, having a heck of a game, as is this guy Speller. Down the lane, the ball knocked away, and they're going to call a foul on New Mexico Highlands.
Kyrie got him, had a mismatch. Kuntz going to the line. Well, this is a smart team. They find that mismatch. Got Kyrie on the block.
You're so fucking bad, Armando.
And then we got a technical on Coach Dominguez.
Shot is up and in by Kuntz. Kuntz puts it in. Hence 94-83. Game definitely slipping away from the Cowboys, 94-83. And Kuntz back to the line. 6:48 to play.
20 free throws. Well, they just shoot threes. We can go to the stats if you guys want.
Kuntz hits. One more coming.
Have they missed from the free throw line? I'm looking to make sure I'm looking at the right stats here.
16 of 16. 17 of 17.
And that's what you got to do on the road. And that's part of the reason they're extending that lead. All of a sudden now, is there any composure right now for the Kyrie's hit some big, look at this. There he is.
All the way to the rack and he scores. Kyrie.
You got to love it. You got to love him because every time he's called his number, he is finished. Oh, this is scary.
Baskin 32.
Every time he touches it, then Baskin touches the ball, it just seems like something positive happens.
Baskin open for three. That's short. Long rebound, Kyrie Thomas.
He had numbers.
Thomas outside, guarded by McCurry.
Double team.
Time not an ally for New Mexico Highlands. Here's Kalu, gets a man in the air, and he will go to the line. One thing that we didn't mention about Baskin, we mentioned what he has point-wise. It's a season-high 32. Previous was 29.
Well, so they had two people tonight have season highs. That's impressive on the road.
$96-85. Kalu makes a second. 10-point lead for Colorado Mesa. 5:55 to play.
Now Kalu's in double figures. You can't leave him open. He's gonna.
Backing Kalu down. Little hook shot made to look easy.
He's calm, cool, and collected tonight.
Yes, he is. 98-86. Here comes Richardson. Guarded tightly by Kuntz. Kuntz on a hand check, and that is team foul number 6, I believe.
Not in bonus yet. Next foul will be in bonus.
Here's Rogers. High runner off the window. Couldn't get it.
Asbury attacking.
Asbury got the tap. Pass into the hands of the defender. Here comes Baskin the other way. And Baskin will run over a man. And it will be a foul on New Mexico Highlands.
Tell you what, Kuntz doing a good job on the defensive hand. Gets the steal, pushes, gives it to Baskins. Baskins has been very impressive, having a career night. That's what you don't want on the road.
Right. 98-86.
Well, here's a reason this team is rated where they're at.
Quite a player. And once again,
well, they're at the century mark with 5 minutes left.
Yeah, pretty amazing.
And they're not doing it at the threes. They're taking the paint. Look at Rogers.
Rogers got it, and he didn't get it. Thought it was going to go down, but it didn't at the last second. Wow. Myers hits. 100-87.
The Cowboys haven't pressed all game. This is probably an opportunity. They might be able to catch them off guard a little bit. Here it comes.
Shots are
Here
good.
it comes right here.
Trying to press here, the Cowboys. McCurry gets it into the front court to Jessup.
Yeah, they're going to milk clock a little bit.
Well, maybe not. Offensive foul. Illegal pick. Jessup with the call.
A lot of time on the clock, and they got each possession so critical right now for Highlands. Hasbury attacking.
Tough shot, couldn't get it, but he will go to the line for two. Down by 12, 4:34 to go.
Hasbury was 17.
Good free throw by Hasbury. Highlands 15 of 20 at the foul line. 16 of 21 after that one. 19 of 19 for Colorado Mesa. Bascom front court. Shot for three is money for Sam Goulet.
That could be the dagger. I mean, and it's still 4 minutes, but look at Tyree and Kalu.
Kalu got the rebound, and he will go to the line.
Well, we talked about this game being in the hundreds. It's definitely.
It's in the hundreds.
It's in the hundreds. I didn't think it'd be both teams in the hundreds, but that's a possibility too.
Kalu hits. One more coming.
This needs some turnovers right here. Quick turnovers, get some life, get the stands back in. No, too easy.
Shot was no good, but a foul called, and Goulet will go to the line. Speller, by the way, I said he came in 3 points. He was averaging 6.5.
Well, he's still above his average.
Still well above his average.
Right now, Colorado Mesa's got 4 people in double figures, and here's Tyree.
Asbury had it. Shot off to Mark. Kalu tried to fight for the board, and it goes out of bounds. They called timeout, it looks like. So timeout is called. 105-91, number 6. Colorado Mesa over New Mexico Highlands on the RMAC network.
What do you need in a university? For me, it was never really about being a number, another face in the crowd. I needed something more. A university dedicated to anticipating my needs through support could offer me a sense of belonging and promise me loyalty. This is where those ideas are possible. This is where those ideas are true. Unfazed by our differences and driven by our goals, we all work as one cohesive unit. As a community, we're the movers and shakers, inventors and innovators, future leaders and glass ceiling breakers, with classrooms that feel like home and professors who feel like family. Together we rally, explore, and rejoice. We learn about the world, about each other, about ourselves. While leaping over expectations, we push ourselves to move forward. Together.
Picture yourself in a jacuzzi hot tub, or your spouse, or kids. Water is good for the soul, and a jacuzzi in winter? Wow. Come in today to the Jacuzzi showroom and pick your escape. Jacuzzi. Why not?
Welcome back here at the Wilson Complex in Las Vegas, New Mexico. Campus of New Mexico Highlands University, 105-91. Points off the turnover, Steve, 27-15 in favor of Colorado Mesa, 42-28 in the paint. And we mentioned about the turnovers, 18 for Highlands, only 11.
He's bringing the ball up.
For Mesa, here's a shot in the corner, and that is Goulet missing. Baskin is foul. Yeah. Yeah, Baskin having a heck of a game.
Impressive. I mean, more than a heck of a game. I mean, look at his 6 for 6 from the free throw line. 7 rebounds, 36 points, 6 assists, 1 turnover. And he's doing a lot of the ball handling.
Yeah, and they're not hitting anything on these foul shots. Nothing.
And they're 100%.
Baskin coming in, averaging 16 on a season high tonight.
Doubled his point production.
Kalu underneath, slams it down with the right hand. Kalu with 14 to go along with 9 boards. 25 for Thomas to lead the way. Down to 3-16. 3-ball Baskin. Didn't get it. Kyrie got the rebound. Gets it into the front court. Kalu gets it to Hasbury. A little runner off the mark. Tipped by Kalu. And he will go to the line. So good job by Kalu to keep it alive.
Do they have enough energy and enough? I mean, the Cowboys look a little bit fatigued.
Here's the funny thing, Steve. I talked about the points off of turnovers and everything. And the turnover difference, that's kind of the difference because 12 of 30 for three-pointers for Colorado Mesa, 11 for 23 for Highlands, 36 of 69, 52% for Colorado Mesa, 32 of 63 for New Mexico Highlands, 50. So they're shooting a good percentage.
No, it's just the points in the paint.
Yeah, that's killing them.
And the 8-0 run in the second half. Uh-oh, watch out.
Baskin in the front court, ran over a man, and offensive foul, or is it?
It's a blocking foul.
Baskin at the foul line. Colorado Mesa trying to go to 22 and 3. He almost missed that, and he kind of had body language wanting that ball to go in.
The 37 points there. We're going to see him 38.
Yeah, 30. 38 or 39. They haven't changed the score yet, so it might be. He's close to 40. Here's a shot by Richardson putting it up and in. 109-96, down to 247. Here he comes again against Rogers. Double team by Rogers and Richardson. Richardson taps the ball, and here comes Thomas. And Thomas is tripped down. Okay, Steve. We were both wrong on this. 40 for Baskin on 13 of 26 shooting, 4 of 12, and 10 of 10 at the foul line.
Might be the most impressive
player. By the way, 8 rebounds, 6 assists, 4 steals, and 2 blocks.
Yeah, most impressive player I think that we've seen this year.
He's controlled everything. He's got the blocks, he's got the steals, he's done the defense.
And one of the other players I saw today was on one of the other good players. I don't know his name, but He's hurt with an injury, and so this shows how talented this team is and
Right.
how deep they are.
Oh, Mac Riniker, 14 and a half points. He was the one who was injured, 5 rebounds. So, yeah.
Thanks for helping me out on that.
They
folks.
haven't missed a beat without him. This is a tough team, and guess who's back to the foul line? 109-97, 2:33 to play. First miss.
At the 2-minute mark.
25 of 26 now. (26 of 27).
So he is human.
Yeah, Baskin, 11 of 12. So he's only got 41. There's Thomas outside, gives the ball to Rogers. Look at that tight defense still, Steve. Rogers trying to maneuver. 16 to shoot.
There's no movement on the offense. And
Kalu got the loose ball. He's in deep, and he will go to the line for 2. It was just a hustle by Ezichi to get that ball. Kalu at the line. Short. Next one is good. Johnson started tightly. There's the press. They get a near steal. Domino Lovato lands into the scorer's table. Bodies flying everywhere. Minute 48 to go on the game clock. 110-98 is the score. And we will take a break here on the RMAC Network.
We here at Clark's Pet Emporium welcome you to bring in your pets. We know that having your pet with you makes the experience of shopping for them even better. And we welcome you to bring your kids also. Clark's Pet Emporium, your pet's second best friend.
I was born in New Mexico. I grew up on these streets. I got in trouble here, and I fought my way back in boot camp. I love New Mexico, especially the people. Now I'm using my training, tenacity, and energy to fight for you. I'm Adam Oki, lawyer, fighter, and New Mexican. I was a local athlete here in New Mexico, so I'm proud to support your local athletes.
What's going on, Lobo Nation? Ja'Cory Krosky-Mayer here.
And I'm Devin Dampier. The Lobo football team's going through some changes, but we're here to stay.
Back here on the RMAC Network. 110-98 in favor of Colorado Mesa over New Mexico Highlands.
Guard! Just guard! Stay down!
Turn around by Baskin, in and out, and a rebound to Mina Lovato. 45 to go. Mina Lovato spins. Good feet underneath. And Hasbury finishes.
You know, both teams in the century mark, and Razor got 10 points to make up in 1 minute and 28 seconds. It's a possibility. Oh, no.
And a layup put up and in. And another shot by Baskin.
In the paint. In the paint.
Yeah, and their bench is going crazy. Shot put up and in. 112-103, 109 to play. Full timeout, we'll take it here on the RMAC Network.
ProView Networks would like to thank the following sponsors for making this broadcast possible. Hans Whitler Automotive, German car maintenance and repair in Albuquerque, New Mexico. Call 505-294-7684 or visit hanswhitlerauto.com.
Being a champion takes more than skill, more than endless drills, more than using your head. Being a champion takes the heart to give it your all, the agility to thrive from any angle, and the relentless drive to be the best. Welcome to Division 2, where the pursuit is yours to create, and the question isn't, can you do it? It's will you?
Make your next stay in Las Vegas at the Days Inn. Check out our upgraded continental breakfast, enjoy a complimentary evening snack, and relax in our pool or hot tub. 100% smoke-free and dog-friendly. Days Inn, a Las Vegas, New Mexico premier hotel.
And we're back here on the RMAC Network. Rogers had the ball in the corner, fired it up for three, and a hit. Tyler Rogers having a good game here tonight. Mexico Highlands trying to keep in it. 112-103, foul in the backcourt. Free throws coming up for Colorado Mesa, all that New Mexico Highlands can do right now. Down to a minute 7. Speller at the line. Speller hits. He's 3 of 3. 20 points now for Speller. Tie is season high with the next one. And he does. High arc that three. 114-103. Kyrie Thomas having a night. He's got 25. Thomas backs it back out to Rogers.
He answers. No quit. That's what you want to see.
So Rogers with a 30-second timeout. We'll take it here on the RMAC Network.
Hi, I'm Steve Sucker here for Dr. Robert Melendez and the Juliet Eye Institute. You may remember me like this, but no more. The glasses are gone. I tossed them months ago because of a brand new procedure from Dr. Melendez known as RLE, Refractive Lens Exchange. The latest technology, the best eyesight I've ever had in my life, and you can check it out by clicking on the link in the description right here.
We're back here on the RMAC Network here at the Wilson Complex. John A. Wilson Complex here in Las Vegas, New Mexico. 114-106 is the score. Backcourt pressure by Highlands. Trap. Speller will get by it. Gets to the midcourt, and there's a layup for Jessup.
I'll tell you what, unselfish play. Jessup doing what he does, just plays within. Look at this, Rogers with another.
Kalu with the rebound. Kyrie will go to the line for two. Kyrie Thomas, season high 25 points here tonight. Tyler Rogers with 13. His season high was the last game against Colorado Christian, 17. Baskin, career high 43 points here tonight. 14 of 28, 4 of 12 from long range, 11 of 12 from the line, 8 rebounds, 6 assists, 4 steals, 2 blocks.
Right now, I got a quick line up in to get the press, see if they can get a steal and get a quick shot up.
Kyrie makes the foul shots. 27 for him, a season high.
This is what is so impressive about Baskin. He's bringing the ball up. He's doing it on both ends of the court. There he is, layup.
There he is. Kyrie, check that. That was Ezichi Kalu with the block. The other way, a layup is missed. As TJ Sanchez a little too quick, and it's down to 11 seconds. And this is going to be it. 116-108 is the final score. The coaches, Mike Dominguez and Mike DeGeorge, shake hands. And the final score. New Mexico